Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Renita Young, here to take you through today's market action. So let's take a look at where markets closed to end Monday. All of the major U.S. indices closed down today, with the NASDAQ 100, Russell 2000, and S&P 500 all ending more than 1% lower. And the Dow closed down around 0.7%. Now, taking a look at the leading and lagging sectors on the day, all 11 S&P 500 sectors ended in the red, with tech as the biggest laggard, down around 2%, followed by real estate and communication services. Looking at some stocks on the move, Tesla shares dropped today after revealing plans to cut more than 10% of the car maker's global workforce. Employees received the note today, citing the need to reduce costs and increase productivity. Hours later, a senior vice president announced his departure from the company, followed by another top executive who announced the same. Tesla shares closed down nearly 6% today. Over to Apple, shares took a hit today after announcing its global first quarter smartphone deliveries dropped by nearly 10%. Apple shipped more than 50.1 million phones in the first quarter. That's down from about 55.4 million a year earlier. Meanwhile, Samsung surpassed Apple for the top spot in market share of 20.8% compared to Apple's 17.3% market share in the first quarter. Apple closed down around 2% today. And speaking of Samsung, the company was in headlines today after the Biden administration awarded it $6.4 billion in grants to expand its chip production in Texas. This is part of the Biden administration's effort to boost domestic chip making. Let's look at what to watch for tomorrow. Keep an eye out for housing starts and building permits at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And then later in the day, March industrial production and first quarter Atlanta Fed. And when it comes to earnings, J&J, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, and PNC Financial report pre-market, with United Airlines and J.B. Hunt reporting post-market. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Renita Young, and remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.